Hey, what's up everybody? Fred Kreidler, head coach at E3 Fitness, coming at you with another fun exercise. This one is actually one that we could probably do at home, or in the hotel room, or when taking a break from the car, or warming up for golf. A lot of different kind of times. It's a great exercise, and we use it in our Renew series as a part of a whole hip mobility, activation, core sequence, and it's really cool the way it all fits together. But I wanted to show you this exercise, so here it goes. So we do this from a hip hinge position, and this is something that we do a lot. You know, we do our hip hinges with our one leg RDLs, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to return to a position that we know. All right, we're going to use that to make a lot of action into the wall. Now you can see I've got my back leg bent, and it's up just a little bit. I'm going to pull back my shoulder and get my arm out here so that it's around parallel. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but I got my shoulders back, my arms are right here. And then I'm going to open up and I'm going to rotate. Now watch this hand, because I reach and moved a little bit as I go here. And I'm reaching up, trying to get this hand, my right hand, into the wall by pushing hard, creating a lot of action into the wall there. If I get there, awesome. If not, that's fine. We can get there. One of the things that I don't want to see is that my shoulder comes forward and I start reaching with the back of my hand. And that's not the position that we want to practice through here, and it's not giving us the mobility work that we're looking for through the thoracic area in the spine. So going for that rotation, making sure that we put the pressure here gets our hips fired up and gets the body moving, the muscles really engaged in this, because we don't want to just passively get to this range of motion. We want to use all the muscles in our body to help get organized, pull the bones where they're supposed to be, and then fully express that twist around all that good positioning that we talk about and that we need when we go do other things that are a little bit more athletic or dynamic, like a kettlebell swing or jumping or you know, whatever, dunking a basketball. So this helps set that stuff up by giving us mobility work through this area where we tend to be here. You can see how it opens it up, and then it gets us stronger in our back and creates a lot of tension through that rotation, and it teaches us to use those good muscles and fire up things correctly. If we do this with an arched back, we'll feel a pinch down in here and it won't be good. So we got to make sure that we're tucked and we've got a neutral spine and we're not rounded under either. And then it's just the muscles pulling us to that position. And then if we can't get there to the wall just yet, that's fine. Well, all you're trying to do is get a little bit more each time you go. And if you need to, it's a really good idea, especially if you're at home or doing this on the go, is if there's a mirror in front of you and you can see this, because this kind of thing sometimes can be hard to feel and know without that visual cue or someone watching for you. So a great way to do this would be, 3 to 5 on each side, taking your time. I'll go through it just one more time just so we can get a good view from the other side. So this leg is bent. I sink my hips and shoulders into the wall. One of the things that we see is that people will start here in this forward shoulder position. Make sure you're retracting, it's packed where it's supposed to be, so we're flat across the chest. From there, I tuck my knee up and I get my abs firing. I'm pushing into the wall. If somebody were to try to move my hand or my knee, they wouldn't be able to, because I'm pushing into the wall so hard. And then I keep that pressure into the wall as I rotate around my spine, using the muscles in my body to get to that fully open position, reaching, trying to get that thumb on the wall, holding, and then coming back with a good rotation to that starting position. Man, that's a lot of work, even though it's just a small exercise, but that just shows you that it really gets a lot of things going. It's a great way to get the body communicating, and it beats the things like being in a desk or a chair for a long time. If you're looking for that, you're just so tight, this is a great go-to. If you're warming up for something where you're going to be rotating a lot, getting through those rotations, you want to be in a good posture for that, for better performance and better alignment. So go for that then. And then just in the morning time, it's another really good exercise. And it just shows you that there's such a huge difference in what we try to hit class to class. And I just got to throw this little plug in there that Renew is its own little thing, and we do different stuff. And this is hard in a completely different way than our lunge sequence or the dumbbell chest press complex or something like that. And it's really good for the body to get this different kind of stuff. It's not just there to be kind of catchy or cool, it's really there to balance everything out. And so the more time that we can spend balancing out, the better performance that we're going to have, because our body's going to be in better harmony. Doing these kinds of things, coming to these kinds of classes, helps build that lag rate and helps build that sort of movement experience for the body. So it's not just all linear or a set in place, and you get to do these different kinds of movements and rotations and core activations. So